Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Tyranny. Last episode, we managed to end the edict going on out here. Completely. Managed to do that by causing Cairn's energy to be exploded outwards from it, blighting all of the land of this particular region. Yeah, not exactly the best thing. I wish there was another way we could have gone about this, but I don't think there was. So, okay then. Guess that's what happened. All hail the disfavored. Also, it appears that Verse has something to say, so let's give a speak to her. You've carved out a real knack for yourself by breaking the Overlord's edicts left and right. Whatever Tunon is paying you for your services, I'd say you're due for a raise. How does it feel? Not only have you given voice to the Overlord's will, but you're breaking Kairos' magic left and right. I'm only serving the interests of the mission. Sticking to your priorities is a good way to stay alive, but I wonder if you should be more reckless. I never got anywhere by playing it safe. I'm here if you need me, but I don't have a mind for arcane wisdom. I'll do whatever I can to get our little gang through this war, and if it ever looks like your strength is flagging, I'll put you out of your misery and take control. Cheer up.
What do you need?
Nothing else. Let's move on. I'll head back up to the, whatever it's called, the Spire, so that we can teleport back. There we go. We need to go report in at Iron Hearth. Alright. Go on, finish loading, please. There we go.
Right. Sorry, I can't.
Roundabout this way. After we speak with Ash and learn our next mission, we'll probably talk with our companions and figure out what we're going to do. And here we are. Fatebinder, I felt something indescribable pass through me just before your arrival. Emotions of great rage and pain, followed by a moment of lingering sorrow. I suspect that something has been lost, and Taratus herself strains at the absence. Ash winces and rubs his brow. I understand that both of the spires jutting up from the ruins of Azure are now under your control. It would seem that impossible feats are no mystery to the likes of you. Impressive for Tunon's minion. Do not allow yourself to be swept up by the esteem and glory of this achievement. Were you a soldier of mine, I would temper your pride with modesty. What would you do with a spire under your authority? Why, is one of yours for sale? I would have masons study the stonework and expand it into a mighty fortress, unassailable, wreathed by earth-shakers, their powers augmented by the very presence of the ancient structure. When this conflict is finally over, I imagine the fate of your spires will be a topic of great destruction. Are you alright, Archon? Don't concern yourself over me, Fatebinder. We have a war to fight, and I need your focus honed on our objective, no matter what. I hope that's understood. The disfavored and Earthshakers were triumphant, and have managed to destroy Cairn. The Archon of Stone, fallen. Ash turns his gaze out to Iron Hearth, settling it on nothing. I thank you, Fatebinder. This was a long time coming. Cairn's betrayal was inexcusable, and a death sentence from a lawful hand is no more or less than he deserved. What's more, you are to be commended for resolving an Edict of Kairos and putting down an Archon at once. He pulls on the end of his beard and frowns. You don't sound too pleased about this. I do not always find war pleasing, especially in these dark days. When it is thrust upon me and former allies show their true colors, at times I want nothing more than to see home again. But even home has its memories. I would never have called the Archon of Stone a friend. Cairn was a difficult man to know, taciturn and removed, keeping to himself as often as not, but we had much in common. When you are an Archon, that is a quality you learn to cherish in others. So no, I am not pleased. I make no secret of it. I am sorrowful and cruel. Even though the Archon needed to die, that does not stop me from wishing it were otherwise. I have my doubts about starving the Scarlet Chorus this way. Do you think the Voices of Narat concerns himself over the ethics of his atrocities? Do you think that he questions the fairness of it all while he displays the pelts of his victims as works of art? This is war, and I will not allow petty misgivings to stay my hand. I have no desire to become as twisted and deplorable as the Voices, but I will use every weapon at my disposal to rid the world of him. On to the next order of business. What happens to the Scarlet Chorus from here? The crops grown for our enemies will have withered on the vine. By now the Archon's forces are clutching their stomachs and tightening their belts as we starve them out. Ash stands tall and beams at the thought. A fair reward for more than fair service to the Legion. Ash nods with gratitude and hands you a heavy hammer wrapped in cloth. The Earthshakers and Forgebound conceived of this, and I can think of no wielder more deserving than you, Fatebinder. Uh-oh. Fatebinder! Breathless, the officer snaps to attention. No time for pleasantries or ceremonies. Your spire is under attack. The Scarlet Chorus have ramped up their offensive, and they mean to topple your stronghold, with you atop it if need be. I feared something like this might happen. An act of desperation from the Voices of Narat. He's either too much of a coward to attack Ironhearth, or his forces are too weak. Either way, you'll need to answer this threat with blood. I'll be off at once. And we got an item. And we have a missive. Hold on, what's the... Oh, here's the items we have. Earthshaker's Gift. Plus 10 will defense. Okay, we have that. We also have Fragment of Cairn's Arm. Plus 2 might. And this is Ash's Finery. A one-handed weapon. Which can knock someone prone. 0.2 more DPS. Yeah, I'm not going to be using that. So that'll go in there. I have these two items, which I don't think I'm going to be using immediately right now. Interesting as they are. So what's the missive here? Dear Fatebinder Jason Pendragon, you ended an edict, and now you have ended an Archon. I know none in this court had such expectations for you when the Adjudicator initially brought you among us. So many surprises in so short a span. You fascinate. While he lived, Cairn was a singular being, a titanic man born of the womb of Taratus herself, to hear some tell it. While none still living can provide account to that birth, you bore witness to his demise. Indeed, you precipitated it. I ask that you indulge my scholar's curiosity. What passed between you and the Archon of Stone in those final moments? Did the ground tear itself asunder as a window rends her garments? Did the mountains groan a panegyric to their champion? Were there any final words from Cairn, spoken or inscribed? Does the crystal that reportedly protrudes from the cliff faces throughout Azure still glimmer, or has it darkened? I watch eagerly for your bird. We can describe the blighted land. How does one depict the death throes of a nation? In the Edict of Stone, Kairos consigned Cairn to his doom, but in their ritual the Earthshakers spread that execution across the entire region. The life drained from the soil even as it faded from Cairn's eyes. One could verily feel the stone trying to leech my own life from me, as if I'd eaten stale bread when I already thirsted for a flagon. We marked this place, and it may never recover. Or brag about felling an Archon. You ask how an Archon died, and I provide but one answer. By my hand. By ushering Cairn to the void stands as merely the most recent testament to my growing glory. I am making a career of ending the unendable. See Wetcourt. Or tell him that you saved the land and spared Cairn. I took no satisfaction in ending Cairn, save that which one takes in fulfilling in their obligations. The Archon of Stone's presence poisoned the Stone Sea, his death throes hourly rocking the people of Old Azure. Never have I seen so much suffering caused by the choices of a sole individual. In executing the Archon of Stone, I both rid the Stone Sea of his protracted corrosion and released him from his agony. It had to be done, but there was no pleasure in it. Until we meet again. I'll describe the Blighted Land. Alright. We need to go back to the Vendrian's Well Spire.
I got it.
We'll speak back at the nearby spire first, I think. Speak to our companions, and then go back to Vendrian's Well, because, oh boy, something's going on. And something needs to be handled there. First things first, to the Ocean Spire, and then we'll teleport. And I think we'll have the new Emissive once we get there. Come on, get through the loading. Aye. Yep, there's the Emissive. Unless I am mistaken, and I am very rarely mistaken, I detect in your words remorse. Empathy, though an admirable trait, is wasted on the undeserving. One profits from fretting over the fates of the seditious no more than one profits from concern for the pain suffered by the murderer consigned to the headsman's axe. Kairos has branded greater lands than Azure with the lingering effects of edicts. We celebrate such destruction no more than we celebrate a verdict of guilt. They are no more and no less than the currency by which we purchase order and peace. Thank you for your response and your continued service. Fatebinder Rogalus. Okay then. Well, not much else to do here, I don't think. I mean, we have this leather armor. Would this be any improvement again over yours? No and no. So there's no purpose to them. Actually, did you make anything? You just have some of those. Can you make something for me? You can, but nothing I want. Right. I forgot about that. Oh, wait! Staff of Cairn. +2 mites. Evocation of Cairn. And we can... so the fragment of Cairn's Arm can be used to make this. Enemies in a target area take crush damage and are petrified, while allies in the area receive a buff to Might, Vitality, and Resolve, as well as enhanced armor versus crush damage. These effects scale with the Staff of Cairn's renown. You know what? Let's forge it, just for the sake of having something forged. Anyway, we need our companion. We need, let's take our other companions for a moment.
What is it you need? Of course.
Goodbye to you too.
Add. I believe they'll have... We have things to talk with. Let's start with Barrack.
It is rare enough that anyone has the opportunity to proclaim an edict, much less break one. How are you holding up, Fatebinder?
To be honest, my head hurts.
That is to be expected. I am no expert in arcane matters, but I understand that the will and commitment needed to shatter Kairos' magic are not resources in abundance. Take care that you don't exhaust yourself and become worthless to the war effort.
Barrack looks you up and down with appraisal, keeping any conclusions to himself.
What can I do for you?
Nothing else. And as for you...
That's twice now. By Kairos' icy nethers, twice! Edicts have been broken before, but never in all my many years have I heard of one person doing it twice.
I mean, technically I did it 3 times. No, it was only twice. Anybody can do it. Just think about the wording of the edict and you'll find Kairos has left options.
That's like saying winning a war is as simple as raising a giant army and making all the right maneuvers. Knowing what must be done and actually doing it, well, that's the dividing line between being a legend and being forgotten.
He's not wrong. There's always three stages to something in my eyes. First is realizing that First is recognizing that something must be done. Second is knowing how to do it, and third is actually doing it. 3, not 2. I believe that's all we have to discuss there. So, do I have anything to hand to you guys? You definitely not. I can't really improve your gear anymore. You... I want to give you guys cloth, but you don't have it. And you... nothing either. Same with weapons, because I like you having this. The bonus to control life and regeneration is a beautiful thing to have. And you have that, which is exactly what you need. We've got all these items, which don't particularly matter too much. You've got regeneration, you've got stone skin. Actually, maybe you could do with something else. With this. What else do we have here? Finesse. No, definitely. Actually, that is cancelled out by that. Sure, we lose health while above a certain health point, but that's cancelled out by that, which kind of would balance it. And just give you flat damage. That's interesting. It takes up 2 items, though. Okay, purifying, I don't care about. That creates and causes a wound when reaching certain levels. No. Bonus quickness, subterfuge, damage while wounded, critical deflection, hit precision. No. Eh, what the hell? Let's give you the Earthshaker's gift. What the hell? I don't think there's anything specific here. A few things to sell, I guess. I never did give Broken Maw to, what's her name? I don't think there's anything else I'm going to be handing out. That's lower range, and it's two-handed anyway. No, you're gonna keep Pride of the Forgotten. Okay. Nothing else I want to do here or improve. Is there anything I want to improve here? I mean, I can improve this. Yeah, sure, why not? Improve it. Boom. You have the best weapons. Everything is top tier. Oh, I'll take that. As for you, no, I'll hold off. Although you, I guess, upgrades here would be... They're so pathetic. They're basic gear. I need to find more cloth items, but I don't know where the hell to find them. Ay, kind of annoying. Alright, let's sell these things we have. Alright, into here. Actually, before we do, let's head to the other spires. See if they have anything for us. Sunset Spire. You've got the, what is it, the library? Maybe you've completed researching something. Who knows? It's possible. What's the status of your research? You've got 3 scrolls. Alright, want you to research something. Research, your recruits are currently still busy researching that. Okay, fine then. Let's go to the Dawning Spire. I believe this one was the alchemy place? The Alchemists? Yes, infirmary, that's the word. What have you made for me? A whole bunch of potions and herbs and the like. Now that I think about it, I wonder if this person up here actually has anything for us now. Because she said she needed to restock. Pale, sickly, weak. I'd give you a fortnight unless you balance out the disgusting liquid sloshing through your body, but even then, it may be too late. Unbroken wrath. Okay, what do I need to take to feel better? Still need time to replenish your stock. Well, okay then. And all that really leaves... Why didn't I take things? It says we have things, but I don't know. And there's one thing over there, which... I didn't want to bother with any of the traders. The only one we have is a hunter who provides hides. Yeah, I don't care. I don't really care about trainers. I don't do training. I'll go there for a second. It's the entire reason why I saved building the training center for last, because, like I said, I don't really bother with training. Let's see, there's Verus, that's a person. The rugged soldier snaps to an immediate salute, his fist clanging against his breastplate. Graven Ash protects! Graven Ash protects. I couldn't be more proud to stand atop this spire with a true friend of the Legion, Fatebinder. He looks out to the horizon and takes a deep breath. I've been away from home for too long, and it's good to see the North from this vantage. Now that you're up here, what's your plan? I'm an Oathbound, and among other things that means I'm a distinguished scout and hunter. I intend to do what I do best. Since, if you're interested in pelts, it would be my honor to scour the wilderness beyond the spire and lay some traps. Anything I bring back is yours by rights. Do you have anything for me now? I'll show you what I've got. One hide! Yep, that's all I cared to have. But you know what? Even though I have Invigorated and Refreshed, which are very nice, let's, do another rest here. That should give us all of the boosts we can get from resting at one of these, which is extra parry, extra dodge, extra athletics, extra lore, extra magic skills, extra armor, extra will defense, extra magic defense, extra to all skills, extra subterfuge, extra accuracy, and extra endurance defense. Which is nice. I do actually like the way this place looks. It would be nice if we had some trainers, but I don't use oh, that is actually neat. That is neat. Although now that I think about it, one thing I can do, you can have more spells. So can I, actually. So can I. I can't really do much to improve these, though I would like them. Area of effect. I can't improve that. Or that. No, I could, but no. What if volcanic weapon? Damage foes in a line, which actually would be interesting. Reduce recovery. Okay, that I don't see how it matters, really. And oh, the difference is that I can only cast on me, that I can't cast on me. But it adds a boost. But what I like the line thing. I can't improve strength, but we'll update that. Let's see. Isn't there one that does area of effect boosts? Yes, area of effect sigil. A much bigger cone. Sadly, I can't. We'll leave it for now. You've got this. You can't do much. I don't think you can really do much of anything. These have been improved. This could be improved more. No, it can't. Okay, what about you? You've got all these great healing spells, and you can improve them muchly, which I very much like. Well, you can improve that a little bit. Improving all of your healing spells would actually be very good. That one is actually as strong as it can be. Can you? You can. Yeah. Cyclical energies. And this one, restore the land, can't be improved anymore, really. I don't think. No. Alright. The strength one is as boosted as it can be. I take that back. You can cast that. Do we want to... Can't, though. Okay, update that. This, oh yes, definitely improve the strength of that spell. This one is as strong as it can be. Armor penetration, duration, chain sigil. Less powerful bounces, which I don't care for. Can't improve any of those. Accuracy might not be a bad thing. For now. That's all of yours. What about you? Oh yeah, you need some improvements for what you can do. So update the strength there. For Path of Frost, definitely upgrade the strength. This also needs a strength upgrade. This one, go with the strength upgrade. That one I can't do. And this one, also a strength upgrade. Are there any other spells that I want? So I think I have all of your spells here. No. I don't have Guarded Form. Vital Body. Really, I never gave that to you. That's interesting. Yeah. Assign that to you. You are our healer, after all. You need all the spells you can get. Are there any others I want to deal with here? You know what? You do use a range of spells. I suppose I should give you one fire spell. Scorching Missiles. Actually, that doesn't seem like a bad idea to have. How long does it take to recharge? It doesn't say. 2 minutes! That's actually a very long time. How long do these others take to cool down? That's 32 seconds, that's a minute. Yeah, I think I do like this particular spell, Scorching Missiles, but we need to lower the cooldown a lot. And add that. There we go. Is there anything else I want? You've got a fire, you've got an ice, you've got a stone. Maybe a lightning wouldn't be a bad thing. Thunderstorm. We've got static charge, that doesn't matter. Ball lightning? No, we've already got a directional spell. Grounding Core, no. Fulmination, we've already got someone doing that. Electric Jolt for a single target. We've already got that on you. And Charged Fist, which, no, that's a melee. Hold on a second. That one is... That's Constantly Fatigued. That's Mantle of Flames. Right. You know what? We're fine with that setup. And going into this... You know what? I'm going to change it just a little. Let's go with our original setup.
At your
this
service,
time.
Fate. What do you need? And I seem to be missing.
We'll go
I'll
with
tack homeward. See you there.
bunch. I think this seems a good setup to go with, and I'm gonna end this episode here. Okay, so that was a bunch of setup and preparations and getting all things good as they should be, because we're gonna have more. Because we gotta defend ourselves. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I'm Chester44. That is Jason Pendragon, Barrack, Lantry, and Verse. This has been a Let's Play of Tyranny. And I shall see you all